In the rich tapestry that is Los Angeles, where we celebrate so much diverse cultures and backgrounds, it is so crucial that we have the museum here. Not only is it the oldest survivor-founded museum in America, but every year it brings together all the remaining Holocaust survivors to come and share their stories, to celebrate life, and to teach all those who don't know.
Our goal here at the museum is to commemorate, to educate, and to inspire.
It's important to know that our museum is a free museum because the Holocaust survivors who founded the museum never wanted anyone to be turned away through lack of funds.
What makes our museum unique is that we teach the Holocaust through artifacts and oral testimonies. Our founding survivors donated our first collection of artifacts. So when you're walking through the museum, you are learning about this history through the lens of the survivors who settled in Los Angeles.
It's all about living history. It's not static, and it's not simply something that happened in the past and won't ever happen again. As you come here, you realize and understand the emphasis that is placed on current events and living in the world we live in today and how we can apply history to that.
The museum offers an array of robust educational programs that are centered around museum visits and connections with Holocaust survivors. Most of the students who come here have never met a Holocaust survivor before. We provide customized tours for every single class that visits the museum based on their age and what they've learned.
The first time I came to the museum, it was actually very interesting because it wasn't something that I learned about in my history class. It made me want to talk more about it.
It's pretty amazing to see the transformation of the students when they come to the museum, because we see them come off the school buses and they're pretty rambunctious. Then they walk into the museum. They'll either start listening to a survivor speaker or they'll have their tour first. At some point, a switch goes off. Walking through the museum and listening to a survivor speaker really resonates with the students, because the survivors were pretty much the students' age when they experienced the Holocaust. So, you know, the students can relate to that.
We are full of kids and adults and people who are very touched. The kids are all emotional, very grateful. It becomes real to them.
Since the opening of the museum building in 2010, the number of student and adult visitors has increased exponentially. To meet the growing demand for visitors and to provide opportunities for greater community events, the museum is currently designing a new pavilion to expand the museum's footprint in Pan Pacific Park.
The way we envisioned the new building, it really complements the existing museum. It allows for a campus to exist now.
This new building will accommodate greater space for special events. It'll also be a place for temporary exhibits and a reflective space for students.
What's so exciting to me is that this new building, together with the existing structure, will help shape the future of not only this institution, but of our greater community as a whole.
The City of Los Angeles sees this museum as a pillar. The expansion and renovation of the Holocaust Museum is coming at such an opportune time because we are also renovating and updating Pan Pacific Park.
It's really important for people to come to this museum to learn more about it and to prevent something like the Holocaust from happening again.
The survivors who come here, I think they all feel, as I feel, the pride of what we've accomplished. When I come here, I think of my whole family having been lost. I feel the courage to go on.
Holocaust education remains the most powerful tool that we have to fight bigotry, bullyism, and intolerance. While we cannot change the past, we can make a difference for the future.
How can you make a difference?
Support this amazing mission.
Support the museum.
Come and see the kids during the day.
Engage with a survivor.
Learn from the past.
Support free Holocaust education at our museum.
Get involved in helping your community.
Teach our future generations about dignity and respect.
Help us make our new pavilion a reality.
Be invigorated and do something.
Inspiring humanity through truth.
Inspiring humanity through truth.
Inspiring humanity through truth.